Hey everybody, welcome back to homerecordingmadeeasy.com and here on the YouTube channel. And this time out, we're going to take a look at another Black Salt audio plugin. This is Telos drums, released in the, I think the beginning part of 2025. It's all the rave on YouTube. And you guys have asked me to check it out, and I decided I would reach out to Black Salt Audio, and they actually sent me all their plugins, their entire bundle of plugins, and said, hey, if you want to make some videos, go ahead. But they're not paying me for any of the videos. I'm not obligated to make a video, but they did give me the plugins for free, so it is sponsored in that way, I guess. But I think they got some really cool stuff. I did some videos early for them when I purchased the silencer plugin, the Gate, which I thought was great. And since that time, they've released a bunch of new plugins. We just recently took a look at the Telos guitars video. I'll link that in the description box below. That's a great guitar all-in-one plugin. This drum plugin is very similar in its approach. We're going to take a listen to it on some drums today and see how quickly we can get some drums sounding great. Okay, here we are in Studio One with Telos guitar. Okay, so let's walk through the interface here and then we'll listen to it. So pretty simple, laid out just like the guitar plugin. Did I say Telos guitar? Telos drums, sorry. It looks exactly the same as guitar, except the controls are different. Along the top here, first we got all kinds of presets if you want to check out some presets. Oops. We can click on the preset button. They got all kinds of presets. We won't do that today, but you could check those out. They are pretty usable, so you may want to check those out. Along the top here, we have the type of drum that we're going to be working on. And when you switch between some of the drums, some of the controls are going to change, which we'll talk about in a second. Then underneath that, we have on the left-hand side, we got our EQ section. We have low, mid, and high. Where basically you just turn it up and down. We don't know what frequencies we are. We don't care what frequencies there are. I don't even know if they say in the manual or on the website. I know they don't on the guitar plugin. It's basically one of these easy things where you don't need to know anything about engineering. You just want something that sounds good. Turn it up till it sounds good. Turn it down till it sounds good. That's what we're going to do. It's supposed to be quick and easy. You don't need to understand fundamental frequencies and all that kind of stuff. That's the great thing about a plugin such as this. We have our low, mid, and high. Now, on our mid, we have a frequency, mid frequency. I don't know if this is the frequency, meaning is that 97 Hertz? I don't know what that means exactly, but we're going to play around a little bit with that and see. Then we have a tight with a tight frequency, a smooth with a smooth frequency. And then we have some compression here, one knob compressor. We have some saturation, some drive. We have an output. We have a clipping if you want to clip a little bit. And then we have an oversampling button. We have a phase button. And I think that's it. I think if you click on their logo, you can go read their manual, which you can do. Hello, friend. I hope you're enjoying the video. Hey, I got a 90-minute mixing course that is perfect for beginners, and I want to give it to you right now absolutely free. Go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. The link is in the description box below and download it today. No fancy plugins, no expensive gear. I'll show you how to get fantastic sounding mixes using only the stock plugins that come with your DAW. Mac or PC, any DAW works. Don't wait. This will seriously jumpstart your mixing and get your skills to the next level. I'll see you inside the course. Now back to the video. So we have some drums here that are completely not processed at all, with the exception of we do have audible line on them. You'll see that we have the 4K SSL native channel strip here, but it's all completely turned off. That is the session we're prepping to do a whole mix with all SSL native plugins, and that's why it's here, but they're turned off. And then we have a couple of instances on the kick drums here of Black Salt Audio Silencer, which we're using, but outside of that, all we have is Telos drums. So here's our kick-in track. Let's listen to this and see what we got. Okay, so it sounds pretty good right out of the gate, but we're going to start with our in. Let's see what we can do. We can shape this, get a little more low end maybe, a little more top, a little more click for the kick-in. I'm going to turn this up on the bus just so in the video you guys could hear this with a little bit more pump. Here we go. Okay, pretty straightforward. Let's see what the mid frequency does. So I think the tight kind of just tightens it up and makes it so it's just, you just hear the transient, just the point, just the attack, and no resonance at all, which is fine. Which might be good for the inside. Let's check out the smooth. Little goes a long way. Let's check out some compression. Okay, so you have a gain reduction meter here. I didn't even notice that. So here we go. Okay, let's bypass this. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets, folks. Okay, so now that we know what we're doing here, let's move a little faster. That was our kick in mic. Let's go to our kick out mic. Again, we're on the kick drum here. I'll solo this up. Let me just move this over a little. Let me just solo this one up on its own, and then we'll bring it in context with the other one. We'll blend it. I don't know if I want any tight on this one. I want it to kind of resonate. I want it to resonate a little. Pretty nice. Let's blend it with the inside kick here. Turn it down a little. Now we have a kick sub. Let's listen to that. And then we'll blend these three kicks. Okay, it's just a sub, so let's smooth it out a little. Okay, you may not hear this on YouTube because it may be too low for you to hear, but let's blend it in now. It's nice and thick. It's really sub-low, sub-low. Let me just blend this in with the other ones. Nice. Let's take away all three of these and see what that does. Okay, I gotta put something in its, hold on, I gotta put a placeholder here. Hold on, let me, I just wanna, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Let me just put one more placeholder here just so I can shut off just these three, just the Telos drums on these three here, on the kick drums here. Here's with it, and then I'll bypass it. Solo them up, here we go. I mean, it takes it from sounding really good to sounding better, right? Let's go to snare. Let's do our snare. Let's solo this up. We'll move a little faster now. We'll do kick snare overheads. So we're going to change to the top snare because that's what we're listening to, and that probably changes the frequencies and stuff under the hood. Same controls. I'm not really hearing, it's really subtle what the tight frequency sliders do. Okay, not bad. Let's go to snare bottom. See what we have here. Hello friend, I hope you're enjoying the video. Hey, if you're serious about becoming a better mixer, then check out the mixingacademy.net. Every month you'll get a brand new set of multi-tracks and mix along with me step by step and learn the why behind every mix decision. You'll also connect with other mixers, join me for live coaching calls, and I'll personally give you feedback on your mixes each month. Click the link in the description below and check out the mixingacademy.net. Now back to the video. And then we'll bring it in. Let's do that with the let's bring that in with the kick. Snare top, snare bottom. Okay, let's go to overheads. We got left and right. They're up the center right now. Let's solo up the overhead. Let's see what we got. Now for the overheads, we can go to this cymbal. I think that's what that really represents. Let me turn it up here. And then let's also, maybe we'll try a preset just to see what happens. Let's see what they got for presets for overheads. Do they have overhead? I'm sure they do. They got all these different cymbals overheads. Let's try that. The smooth almost seems like it's a scoop. Really brightens it up quite nicely. Let's copy that over to the other. Let's just copy that over and let's just see what that sounds like. And if I pan them left and right and then blend them in, so we're going to go right overhead, left overhead. Let's see what that sounds like. I mean, not bad, right? Okay, so now let me see if I can shut all of these off. Okay, we're going to have to do another placeholder here. Unfortunately, I didn't think to do this beforehand, but don't worry, we're going to get to the rooms and we're going to slam the rooms. So let me just put another plugin in here just so I can put the Telos drums on one layer. Okay, so we got kick, snare, overhead. Here's what we got so far, and I'll bypass them. That sounds pretty darn good. All right, we didn't even do the toms, but let's do the rooms now. Let's do the rooms. I'm going to pan the rooms. Well, we'll start with the room because I want to show you the room where you can. Let's solo up this one room here. Let's listen to this. So when we go to the rooms, we have an opportunity now to the changes it changes the high control to a high cut, and now you have the slam button, which is like a parallel compression. Let's check this out. Here's just the left side for now, but it's panned up the middle. Okay, let's put that on the right side. Okay, I know we're moving kind of quick here, but that's the point. You can dial this thing in pretty quick and get yourself something that sounds really great. You don't need to have a bunch of plugins. You don't have to have EQs, compressors, saturators. Everything is right in here. Okay, here's just the rooms. I mean, I think it sounds great. There's a little bit of bass in there just to help put it in context a little bit. Great plugin. I mean, this is the first time I've tried it. You know, I'm never a real big fan of these all-in-one plugins. We've done some other ones on the channel in the past, and usually they're kind of hit or miss. They're kind of, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. They got some great features, but some other things are missing. This one's pretty good, man. And the guitar one, I said the same thing. In order for you to do this, or for me to do this, you know, to get these kinds of sounds out of drums, you would normally need a channel strip. You would need an EQ, you would need compressor, you would need a saturator, you know, maybe a secondary EQ. You need 3 to 4 plugins per track to do what this thing does in one plugin. I like it. I like it. It's simple. Again, you don't need to know anything about engineering as far as fundamental frequencies and all that stuff when it talks about EQing. You don't need to worry about ratios and thresholds and all that stuff for compression. It's all done under the hood, which again, I'm not usually a big fan of, as because I teach mixing for a living. Learning some of these things and learning how they work, I always feel is super important. And I feel like sometimes these kinds of plugins will limit how far you're going to go. But this plugin and the same thing with the guitar plugin are really made for, you know, home recording musicians that are really just want something, just want to dial something quickly. They're not looking to become a master mixer. You know what I mean? If you're just a musician and just want to throw something on the track to make it sound great for demos or whatever, great. Mixers can use this too. I can see myself using the guitar plugin in a real project where if you have guitars that are kind of problematic and stuff, you can get a great guitar sound with just one plugin. And that's kind of cool. And this is cool in that way as well. So I dig this. I really like this. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And again, I'll leave a link to Black Salt Audio so you could go out and check it out. Those are not affiliate links. I don't get anything for it. Again, it's not a sponsored video. I just like passing some of this stuff along to you guys when you ask me about it. And if I find something useful and cool, I like to bring it to you. This is useful and cool, and is probably, just trying to think off the top of my head as I'm doing this live, is there another all-in-one drum plugin that competes with this? I don't think so. Nothing that I've tried. I'm sure as soon as this video is over, I'll think of one, but I don't believe so. If you know of another plugin that does what this does all in one, that can compete with this, the simplicity, the speed of which you can use this at to get a great sound, let me know in the comments below. I can't think of one. Definitely not one for the guitars, that's for sure. So anyway, I want to thank Black Salt Audio for sending this to me. I want to thank you for watching this video. Now, as I said at the beginning, go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. I want to give you that free mixing course. Again, it's $100. Download the course. You're going to dig it. If you like my style of teaching and you want to take one of my other paid training courses on the website, I want to give you 25% discount coupon code. That coupon code is YouTube25. You'll find all the information in the description box below. So go check all that stuff out. I'm looking forward to seeing you inside of one of the training courses. And until the next video where we take a look at some more really cool plugins, I've been Dave with homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Thank you so much for watching me, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video.